got an apology first of all. I didn't upload a video last week. I'm sorry. But I'll try and do double this week, and I'll try and do double next week for you. And to start off this week, we've got this, which is the Blazar, which is a semi-mechanical mod from Coilart. We're going to dive down below, come back up top, and I'll let you know what I think of it. I'll see you back here in a minute. Don't be fooled by its size. Until I got my hands on this Blazar, I'd never owned an 18350 battery. Never used one either. I just didn't see the point, as they only put out about 10 amps. They're very, very small batteries, very small. And I didn't see the point in buying any mods that took 18350s, because I didn't think that they would be worthwhile. I didn't think they would suit my vaping needs. I thought they would be a bit lackluster, all in all. So I've got one of these with an 18350 in, and it is a mouth to lung device, but you can direct lung inhale this as well. When it's fully open, you can inhale this direct to lung. But I have to say though, as long as you're putting in the correct build, or the right build for the battery, it's quite impressive for the flavour and the clouds, as you probably saw just before we went down below. That's pretty cloudy. It took me back as well. When I first vaped it, I couldn't believe how good the flavour was, and I couldn't believe how much vapour it was putting out. The Blazar is a 24mm mod. That means any 24mm atties that sit on top of this aren't going to be overhanging, and it's going to look quite nice. So you can use different atomizers on top if you so wish. And it's 95mm tall, so it's very short. It is very small indeed, and it's got an 18350 battery. And just for comparison purposes, you know, this is an 18350, and they are very small. As long as you know how to build and you know how to put a coil together, then you're not going to have any problems with this. As long as you stick to around 0.5 all the way up to an ohm, it's going to give you nice flavour production, it's going to give you nice cloud production, and it's not going to exceed the amp limit on the battery. And that's really important. We have to make sure that we're not exceeding those 10 amps that these 18350s put out. Safety warning there for you. Inside the top cap you have got a circuit board that offers some protection as well from overheating, low voltage, over resistance, under resistance, short circuit protection, a couple of others, just to make sure that you are safe. We don't want to have this exploding in our face, and I have to say this is a pretty safe mod. Just remember though, we also have to put this positive down when you're putting your batteries in, and the vent holes, as you can see, are on the bottom there. The sleeves, they are removable, so if you can get your hands on any of the other sleeves, or if you want to get in touch with anyone to have some custom made ones, you could swap and change these over. But I quite like my green one. I think it looks quite nice. I'm happy with that. It's got a nice resin look to it. The RTA on top it's easy to build on. It doesn't take much. It's a 2-post design. Slot your coils in, crank those screws down onto the wire, not too hard, you don't want to damage those screws, and then put your cotton through and feed your cotton into the hole. It is a really simple process. I've not had any flooding, any gurgling, any issues except for good flavour. The top cap, you have got a childproof top cap there, so you have to pull that up and then push it over to fill it up, which is a nice little lock feature. It is a 510 drip tip, not my favourite. If you've watched any of the videos before, I don't go for 510s. I don't like the small fiddly ones. I want something thicker and meatier in my mouth. But it does the job, it's enough, it satisfies the craving. It's a very nice mouth to lung semi-mechanical mod. Would I suggest somebody to go out and buy this? Only as an experienced vapor, not a new vapor. I think you've got to have some experience of Ohm's law. You've got to understand how the batteries work, the lithium batteries work, just so you know how to protect yourself, just to make sure that you're using this in the correct manner. You've only got to look at the clouds though just to see that it does produce, and I know that you can restrict this quite far down. It makes it really tight, it makes the hole really small. And here we go, just to prove. So you do get a very good mouth to lung experience on it. You still get a fair bit of vapour as well. It's nice, I like it. But I'm more of a direct lung inhaler. And I do like to blow a cloud. It doesn't mean that I don't mouth to lung on occasion, but this kind of gives me the option for both. I've been Graham, this has been Vape Underground, and this has been the Blazar from Coilart. If you haven't checked them out and you haven't had a look at them, head over to their website and you can do a little bit more reading, more than what I could probably tell you about them as well. They do come in a range of colours. I think there's about 5 different options you can buy them in, and I think if you are looking for a good mouth to lung mechanical mod setup, it's well worth considering something like this, just so you know you've got the added extra safety features on the top there. As always, smash that subscribe button, drop me some comments down below, let me know what you think of the video, and remember to vape responsibly, and I'll see you all in the next video. That was a big inhale. I was eating hula hoops the whole time through that. Spicy chili ones as well. With bubble gum.